Hi, my name is Kimberly Fox. I picked up a pair of these adjustable kettlebells from Kettlebell Kings. I was not really sure how they were going to work out because most of the adjustable weights that I've ever had to deal with are crap. But I was pleasantly surprised by these. So basically you have two kettlebells here. They range they're about $200 for one, so $400 for a set. One set of adjustable kettlebells will replace 12 kilogram weights up to 32. So they can be loaded up to 32 pounds and down to 12 kilograms. Obviously for a gym setting, having to adjust the weights isn't super efficient, especially if you're doing ladder sets or interval times. But for home purposes, or if you travel a lot, they'll be amazing. So the biggest thing is that it took me about, when I was doing my sets, it took me about 2 minutes to change out both sets of bells to drop it from 18 kilogram down to 12 kilogram during a set.
What time did it start at? Right there. We had like 2 minutes and won it. I was saying what time, how much time did we have? I was just trying to keep track of how long this takes me. You're standing in front of the video camera. Sorry. I mean, it's part of it. How long it takes to switch out the weights. This is what takes a long time. So I'm gonna get some. But I did notice that this was not. I think it has to be lined up, but I'm not lining it up.
Which honestly isn't terrible considering the way that they're designed. So the biggest thing about them is that they are evenly weighted. So I really did not notice a difference between swinging the adjustable bell versus swinging just your traditional style kettlebell. As far as price goes, I mean, you really can't get much better than that. $400 for a set of bells, all the way up to 32 kilograms, 12 to 32, versus like $1,600 for all those weights that you would have at home. And I don't know about you, but I don't really have enough room in my home to have that many sets of bells, nor do I really want to spend $1,600 when I travel to have all the bells with me that I need. So I'm in the military and I do a lot of field training. So normally I have to take like 2 or 3 sets of bells with me out to the field if I want to keep training during that time period. So it's a huge hassle to take like a set of 24s, a set of 18s, and a set of 16s out. So I mean, it's a lot of weight to move from place to place, and it's just a big hassle. Just like most Kettlebell Kings bells, there is a layer of clear lacquer over the handles when you first get them, so you'll want to sand the handles down really good prior to trying to chalk them. So I did that with these and they took chalk pretty well. I've swung these bells this week about 430 times. I've had them set at 12 kilograms for like 100 reps. This is all for long cycle reps. 14 kilogram for like 58 reps, all the way up to 28 kilogram.
Everybody got arms going on there now.
The main thing that I noticed on some of the time, and it only happened to me once or twice, and it might have been user error rather than the bell's problem, is that when I was swinging, the interlocking bolt had loosened up, which I didn't even know until I was done swinging. Like, I didn't notice a difference in the swing because it only loosened up from just a finger tightness. So I just got done swinging the 28s. I did it like 86 reps. So, and I never stopped to tighten any of this stuff up. So you can see after 86 reps, like, it's still tight. The one time that it had loosened up probably was just that I didn't tighten it enough. But I talked to Kettlebell Kings about this when it did happen the first time, and they are adjusting all of their other bells and replacing out these lug nuts with locking ones. So I think that problem won't be an issue anymore. And like I said, it only happened once or twice. It's still tight. I can loosen it there, but so they're pretty easy to switch out. Just take the bell off, and then you'll slide off each set of plates. There's really not a lot of cons with this bell, other than having to change out the weights, which can be a hassle. So for a gym setting, not so good, but for a home or a travel setting, it'd be perfect. They do have the original style 33 millimeter handles rather than 35, but that wasn't really a problem for me since I mostly only have 35 or 33 millimeter handles on all my other bells, and I compete with the 35 millimeter bell, and it really doesn't ever affect me as far as my numbers, I don't think. So I don't really care about that. For a home purpose, I think this worked out perfect.